Y'all pray for me. I have literally spent my entire morning dealing in the mess of other people. Y'all know y'all have to pray for us strong people. I pray for us strong people. One thing about me and one thing people know about me is I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'm gonna get some business handled. I'm gonna get to the bottom of some stuff. I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I don't care what the process might look like, but I'm kind of like so. I can't even say I'm stressed out, but I am so. I guess the word I could use right now is annoyed, because I literally spent about 3 hours dealing with the problem of others and, you know, their lack of accountability in a situation, and dealing with, you know, nobody really knows nothing. But one thing, like I said about me, I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to do that. And although it took me 2 hours, almost 3 hours and some change to get to the bottom of it, we got to the bottom of it. Now, when I was going through that process, and I'm saying this to teach somebody something, when going through the process, it wasn't looking too good for me when I was going through the process this morning, because I knew of the history that a person once had. And so trying to make decisions or come to a conclusion about a situation according to someone's pattern, someone's history, it's tough, y'all. It's challenging, because you want to believe a person, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt that this is what this is what you said this is. And so I say all this to say, even though that process was tough for me this morning to go through for the last 2 to 3 hours, even though the process was tough for me to go through, the outcome was what I was needing to get through what I was getting through. Because before I got to where I needed to get to, I asked God, I was like, God, give me the strength to get through this. You know, give me the strength. And through that entire process, He gave me the strength to get through what I had been going through this morning. Although it took a while, although it took me going through a bunch of people, I got it taken care of. I got it done. Because again, like I said, one thing about me, I'm going to get to the bottom of something. If you tell me something, if you did something, if you said something, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And I can say that I got to the bottom of it. It took some time. And what was crazy and what was annoying to me and frustrating to me this morning was it took time of away from the time that I had for myself today. You know, you finally get to the point where you can make time for yourself, and you might can do a little thing for yourself or whatever, and bam, I actually finally got a chance to sit down by myself today and eat lunch. And that was on a whim, because I really didn't have time to do it, but I was like, I'm about to sit down and eat me some lunch. I don't care what got to get done. I'm about to take a minute out of my day and eat me some lunch. I did. And after I got up from eating my lunch, God gave me the strength to get through that process. Because for the last 2 hours and some change, 3 hours, I have been dealing with not one problem, not two persons' problem, but 3 people problem. I have been dealing with 3 people's problems today, outside of my own things I got going on. But God gave me the strength because I asked Him for it this morning. I prayed for it this morning. When I left my house, when I woke up, I said, God, give me the strength today. I don't know what today gonna look like. I had known that I needed to get some things done today, and I started to do some of those things. But I didn't know I had to go through some of the stuff I did today. But God gave me the strength. He gave me what I asked for Him. And again, my scripture, John 15:7. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, you can have whatever you ask. God know me and God like this. And because I asked Him, God, help me to see this day through. I said, God, I don't even know what I'm about to expect going where I'm going right now, but give me the strength to see this through. And He gave me the strength to see it through. I'm just so full. I'm full because I know God came through for me yet again. I'm full from that. But it was also a relief to know that the very thing that I was checking on, and even though it took the amount of time it did, it was a relief to know that the story that was given stood. You know, the story that was given, it checked out. You know, so I'm grateful for that. I'm just thankful to God that I am so thankful to God that I'm able to Be strengthened. Even in some of the most flawed, weakest moments, I'm strengthened. I'm strengthened. I'm strengthened. And it's not only strengthened, but even though the process was long and the process was tedious and the process was back and forth, I was able to get everything that I needed done. I was able to see that situation through. I was able not to have to get out of character. I was able to have a sense of relief after it was all over, because I asked God for the strength. Because I asked God for the strength to get over. I asked God for the strength to get through. And He did it yet again, y'all. Yet again. No matter what your situation looks like. I did a video earlier, and I was talking about a situation happening to me as I was decluttering. But when it comes to your process, there's no perfection in the process. So y'all, no joke, as soon as I got finished recording this video, telling you about my morning and dealing with 3 problems from 3 different people, I ended up hanging up the phone, and literally about 30 seconds after I ended the video, I got another phone call with the 4th person's problem. God, continue to give me strength. Give me strength. Y'all pray for me. 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 Pray for me.